Hey guys, Galucia here, and once again I am joined with good friend Scale.
Hello.
Hello. Today we are playing Need for Speed World. A little bit of background for me is that about a year ago, me and like 7 other friends were playing this game very, I don't want to say religiously, but we were playing it a lot. Whoa. Did you enter a race?
No? Did you?
Oh, that's right. I clicked on that thing. It must have just now been like, yeah, let's go. That's kind of funny. Anyway, so yeah, so I used to play this game all the time, but it's been a long time since I've played it, so I was both curious to see what, if any, changes they made, so on and so forth. Scale has never played it, so I get to kind of teach him about the game a little bit, and thus teaching you guys about the game a little bit. So I'll touch on what you can see in front of you immediately, and that is the graphics. If I had to compare this to an existing Need for Speed game, I would compare it to Underground 2, which is a lot older now, but is a fan favorite of the Need for Speed fans. A lot of people would say that that was the best Need for Speed ever. And not just the graphics, because the graphics, yes, it looks like Need for Speed, you know, more or less like the graphics are pretty much the same. But just in the way that you can customize your cars and stuff like that, it beckons to the time of Underground 2. Maybe not as good or whatever, but it's definitely similar. So that's kind of what stands out to me as a longtime fan of the franchise and what I know of the game. I don't know, Scale, you just started playing it, so you got to experience the very beginning of the game. Why don't you lay down exactly what happens when they click in the link in the description to get their free copy of this game and start playing? What are they going to experience?
First, you're going to be put on a screen that shows where, like, what your name is going to be, and then you'll be thrown right into a beginning match that you pretty much just learn what you have to do.
Yeah, it's a nice tutorial. Like, they throw you right into it. They do make you pick your car first, which I kind of don't like. I wish they gave you, like, a test car first or something like that, like, for the tutorial so that you can learn how the game goes. Like, right now, for example, I'm in the Sirocco, and it's the most powerful car, or one of the most powerful cars you can pick from, like, the starter cars, but the handling is terrible. As you saw on that turn right there, I struggled to make that right-hand turn, and that's because the Sirocco's handling is terrible, and I plan on upgrading that here in a minute. I wish they gave you, like, a test car first. So, were you not in that race with me then?
No, I'm not. I'm still in free round.
Yeah, that's really weird that it, like, put me in a race without you if we're partied up. We'll have to figure that out here in a minute. So, one of the nice things about it is you are in reputation, which is kind of like your experience points, and the higher your rep is, there's certain things that you can get that you otherwise can't get. And you get your cash, of course, which is used for buying car parts, new cars, stuff like that. All of these things can be enhanced, of course, with the in-game currency that you actually have to pay for. You also get to pick a reward, and if you get first, the rewards will be better. Second, third, like, depending on your placement, the rewards will be better. But I like the random chance of it where you have to, like, actually select a card. I got 3 power-ups. That's actually not that bad. Sometimes you get, like, car parts, though. You'll get, like, upgraded engines and stuff like that. You can get all kinds of different stuff from the power-ups that you get at the end of the race, which I think is interesting. Well, I'm going to try to upgrade my handling really quick so I can show them the safe house. So the safe house is like your garage, obviously. And basically, what is this thing? Get out of here. You can see my car got a little dinged up there, so I'm going to repair that. Alright, so without spending every drop of money I have, I can improve handling by 3%, acceleration by 1%, and top speed by 1% with this suspension kit. Right now my class is E, which is the lowest possible class. Once I get to 250 points on my overall score, then I'll be bumped up to the D class, and that's the kind of cars they'll put me up against. So you might not want to over-upgrade your car is what they're trying to tell you there. I've also noticed, Scale, that they kind of use, like, the same color codes you would find in, like, an MMORPG for the parts. Like, when I looked at suspension, like, the first 4 were gray, and then a bunch of them were blue, and then, like, the top tier were orange, which is what they would be if you were playing an MMORPG. So I find that interesting that they're actually using. But yeah, so you can see I dragged the suspension onto the car. It tells you what's happening here. The main thing, the handling going from 144 to 152, but everything's going up. Acceleration's going up. Top speed is going way up just from the suspension. And it gives you the overall score, which again is important because if we let that get up to 250, it's going to bump us up, and we don't want to do that yet. We want to stay in the E class because that's where the easier races are going to be, and until we can actually get the car, where we would feel comfortable doing that. Or especially for you new players that are just coming to the game for the first time, you're going to want to get used to how the game works, so on and so forth, before you worry about doing anything like, going up to the higher classes, because those are going to be more experienced drivers and stuff like that. So as I go back to the free roam and start up a race for hopefully me and Scale, I'm pretty sure if we just hit searching for events, it'll throw me and him into an event. Oh, yeah, you have to click the join button, bro.
Okay, just give me a second. I'm in a race.
Oh, for the love of Pete, I didn't know that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm joining a race.
You should be able... Oh.
I'm joining by myself because I didn't have a chance to decline.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. So what I was going to ask Scale, because I actually have a controller. I use a wired Xbox 360 controller for any type of racing game that I would play on the PC. I don't like trying to play racing games with the keyboard or anything like that. But Scale is using his keyboard. So I was going to ask you, Scale, what you thought of how the game operates with the keyboard. Like, are the controls easy enough to handle? What do you think of it?
Yeah, they're surprisingly easy compared to what I thought it would have been for a really fast-paced racing game.
So you can directly compare racing games that you would typically find on a console as opposed to what you're using now, and you think it measures up just as far as the controls, like easy enough to handle on the keyboard?
Yeah, it's fairly easy. Very
That's one of my
responsive.
concerns, is because I have a controller, so I'm not exactly sure, and I don't want to recommend a game to people that they're going to find difficult to control and not that fun. So wanted to be sure that we weren't leading the viewers astray, so to speak.
And also, I think, I just got to level 2 and it told me after this race that I could do multiplayer races, so I think you need to get to level 2 before you can do multiplayer races.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Well, because I hit level 2, and that's when they gave me the message about, hey, guess what? Multiplayer races. So apparently, if you start playing this game, you will get some in-game currency for free, which is pretty cool. Ah, I see what they're doing. They gave me 500 free poopers, and then they're instructing me to buy a silver pack, which is like a mystery prize and is guaranteed to give you at least one performance part. So they give you free stuff just to kind of show you what some of the things you can use the money for to, try to entice you to spend your real life money on this game. But this is one of those free-to-play games that I would definitely say you can do a fair amount of gameplay without having to spend any of the money. Like, so far, me and Scale haven't had to spend any money. We're racing, we're having a good time, so no worries there. Now, Scale, when I equip my new engine, it brings me to the D class, which means I now outclass you.
Okay, then I guess not equip it.
Oh, no, I'm equipping it. What it means is you need to catch up and upgrade your car so that you as well are in the D class. So I already talked about performance. I wanted to really quick mention the aftermarket shop if I could. I just unlocked a license plate. So now instead of the standard license plate, I have a special one, which I guess is cool. But there's a lot of different stuff that you can get, but some of this stuff is going to require the real-life monies. The body kits, as you can see here, that's all real-life monies. Looks like just about everything, honestly, is real-life monies. So if you want to make your car look all crazy and unique, which is one of the things that people really liked about Underground 2, you're going to have to spend real-life money. But we did just notice that they just finished a contest for the best-looking car, and the winner got their picture like broadcast on the server, so like all of us saw the winning car and like their name and stuff like that. And I'm sure they got like, you know, special in-game items and stuff like that for winning. So it's pretty cool. And if it's the kind of thing you're into where you really like to customize stuff, then you might want to go ahead and spend that real life money and set your car up for success. So this isn't an escape. This is where like the police try to take us down.
Gotcha.
Which means I'm gonna destroy you. Cop. He's yours. Oh!
Oh,
Backfired.
What roadblock? Yes.
That was well enough. Oh. Now our cars are pretty much the same. So this is pretty even. We have like basically the same. We have the same car, and we basically have the same upgrades. So as far as like the car's performance goes, they're pretty evenly matched.
I can brake a bit faster. Oh
no, I did get brakes because you told me you got brakes.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
I like how this doesn't do any damage to your car.
Oh wow, the cop car pushed through the barrier for me. Oh, bad.
Remember, you have some abilities. I don't know what any of them do.
The abilities? The top one makes you like able to ram the cop cars without like taking a bunch of damage and stuff like that. The one on the right fixes flat tires because they'll put out like spike strips and stuff.
Yeah.
I forget what the other two do. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a while. One thing I wanted to mention, because we were just experiencing it, is that the game does seem like it has moments where it might have connection issues. Because it's happened twice now where me and Scale have gone to do things, whether it was in our safe house or whatever, and it's taken like a full minute to load because the servers might have been a bit slow. So just like kind of like a food for thought thing. The game is a lot of fun, but it's also a little bit older too, so I'm not sure how much resources they're devoting to this game as far as servers. There's only 4 servers to choose from, but within those servers, like, you know, how beefy are those servers? I don't know, but it did look like there might have been some connection issues at some point. So if I had to have like a complaint or whatever, that's what my complaint would be.
As I'm driving along, and you can see on the roof of your car that you can see some buildings, and that's what I really love in games, when they just do reflections like that.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. You're absolutely right. I can see the reflections and stuff. Cool beans.
Very good. I love it when games do that.
Bugger off. Damn it. These cop cars are jacking me up. I kind of want to just see what some of these things do, but I don't know, so I don't feel like wasting my power because I don't know what to do. Oh! Faster.
I think the number 2 one makes it so if you're completely trapped by the cops, it'll get you away.
Ah.
That's what I think.
Oh!
Oh, sorry.
You think you're Slick McGee over here.
Oh, it's a trap.
Oh, it's a trap.
Admiral Akbar, it's a trap.
Oh boy! That was a bad roadblock. I took it deep.
I went through the shortcut.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. Ow! So, as I bring this race to a close, we got about 19,000 feet left. Let us know, just like we did for World of Tanks, what you think of the game. If you'd like to see more of this, or if you'd like us to move on to the next free-to-play game. Rhinos! Rhinos! Oh, that hurt. Douche canoe. Not cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what you think, if you'd like to see more videos, or if you want us to move on to the next free-to-play game.
Right now.
Free-to-play Friday
Mad dodge.
is all about letting you guys know about the free-to-play games that are out there and whether or not they're any good to play. And this is one of the ones that I would put in the yes category, Scale.
Yeah? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Scale's had limited access to it so far, but I love this game. I just watched you get nailed. We used to play this game like all the time. Not me and Scale, but like the clan. Oh, that was a close one. Spike strips have been detected.
We got a roadblock ready to go.
I like how
Fuck
we can
me.
always hear the.
I just got nailed.
Yes.
Nailed.
I like how
am
we
I
can always hear
even
the cops.
Spike strip. Are you talking about like the
Yeah,
police
like
radio thing?
Ooh.
Oh, we're running out of time here. You can speed things up. What's up?
Not much. I think it keeps your durability the same because you're obviously going to be taking lots of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on them now. It's moving.
Although I do have like visible signs of wear on my
Yeah,
car.
but when you
broken
look in
windows,
the
bumpers.
bottom left, right next to the. Well, I
But
guess
yeah,
you can't. You have
yeah,
a controller.
The durability has. Yeah, otherwise your car would explode. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're getting banged around so much. Wow, that's a lot of cars. A lot of cars.
I see a car upside down. I know you've been here.
Yeah, tall tale sign.
Target went through the block. That's it, don't let him slip.
Did we win? Ah, we got
No,
busted.
'cause we didn't get there in time. I was right there, dude. On my screen, if you look at the left side of my screen, you can see the checkered flag. Almost got there, but not quite. So we both got busted. That sucks. So we earn absolutely nothing for that. Pretty lame. I was right there, dude. Right there. All right, I picked a nice scenic location to end the video up here on the mountainside overlooking the gross and gritty city. So thanks a lot to everybody for coming out for today's Free to Play Friday. I appreciate the support as always. Scale, big thanks for helping me out and playing along.
Problem?
I hope you enjoyed my choice for today.
Yep, pretty good game.
I'm tangled up in my own cables. Okay,
Oh,
thanks
no.
for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.
Perfect way to end the video.